Good morning and happy Tuesday from the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. This is my morning market MLS update post I do every day right about this time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. If you follow this video every day, you'll be ahead of most buyers. You'll know about every listing from Big Pine Key down to Key West the same day the Realtors know about them. That's very valuable information for a buyer to have. My past experience has shown me that buyers will wait for a home to come onto Zillow before they'll call about it. But by the time Zillow puts a house live online, it's usually been on the multiple listing service a couple days and all the good deals are already under contract. If you follow this video every day, you see something you like, you can give me a call. I'll get you inside that day, and if you like what you see, we'll write up a contract and I can have you under contract before most buyers even know the property's for sale. You can get a much more detailed description of these listings if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I update that every day as well with the same listings, but you see a lot more details, a lot better descriptions, photos of the inside, photos of the outside, any unique features the home may have. If it happens to have a pool, it'll show a picture of the pool. If it happens to be waterfront, I'll show you a picture of the water view or the boat dockage. Just a lot more information than I can cram into a quick few-minute YouTube video, and if I were to give you all that information here, it would require me rambling on for hours, and I'm sure you don't want to hear that. If you like this video, please let me know by clicking the thumbs up like symbol below. I like to get the feedback to see what people think of the videos. And also, if you want to see more videos of this nature and find out what's being sold at what price and keep current with the Florida Keys real estate market, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you stay to the end of the video. I'm running a special right now where I will contribute $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. But you have to wait till the end of the video to get the details on that. We had a pretty busy day today. We have 11 new listings to talk about. Before I go into the listings, the state of Florida's legal department does require me to inform you. The information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my own listings. And I'm not accepting any responsibility should there be any inaccuracies in these listings. I'm simply reading them to you right from the multiple listing service. In fact, in a day like today where we have 11 listings, you'll probably see me looking down a couple times. I'm just looking at my computer to make sure I'm reading it to you right. The first one we have to talk about is in the condo complex in Key West called the Shipyard, which is part of the Truman Annex. Truman Annex has a couple of great features. Two biggest features Truman is most popular for is, first, you can rent in 7-day intervals, where the majority of Key West is a 30-day minimum rental period by law, so it's a great investment income property if you want some rental income. Be sure to inquire about the licenses on those, though. Those 7-day licenses are coming up to be voted on in 2025, and there's a possibility they could be lost. Personally, I think they're going to be renewed, but that's just my personal opinion. Definitely do your due diligence if you buy this one. And also, this is only located 2 blocks from Duval Street, so that also makes the perfect vacation rental home. Your tenants can walk. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 646 square foot condo. It's being offered at $858,000, which is a pretty good price for Truman Annex. The next 3 are very similar. They're all in the same building. They're all small condos on Truman Ave. It was a case where at one point in time it was probably a big house back in the days when the families had 7 or 8 children and they had the big houses. It's on Truman Ave. The first one is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom condo at 775 square foot. It has a common pool that's shared with the other units. This one's being offered at $925,000. The next one is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom in the same building on Truman Ave. It's being offered at 1,091 square feet. It's being offered at $1,100,000. Next one again in the same building, and they all have that same shared pool. There's a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom condo. This one's 1,280 square feet. It's being offered at $1,250,000. Great location. One thing I usually advise buyers when you're buying a condo in a small complex like this that was once a house was make sure you look at the financials during your due diligence period. You want to make sure they have enough money in reserves in case you get an assessment. If the building needs a new roof, the pool needs to be resurfaced or anything, you want to make sure they have enough in reserves so all of a sudden you don't get a $50,000 bill you're required to pay. Next one is a house on Watson Street in Key West Old Town neighborhood, very walkable to Duval Street. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,600 square foot house with a nice pool. It's being offered at $2,195,000. Then on White Street, which is also in Key West's Old Town neighborhood, there's a 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 2,263 square foot house. It has a very large pool with the jacuzzi, a resort-style pool. It's being offered at $3,099,000. Then we go up to Cudjoe Key to an area called Venture Out. Venture Out's a very unique little community. It's a mobile home community. The biggest feature in Venture Out is it can be rented one day at a time, so you can rent it just like a hotel room. The community's got everything right inside the gate you could possibly want. They have a small ship store, a little grocery store type thing. They have a full-size marina, a fuel dock, great canal system. If your unit happens to be one that's not on the canal, this particular one is, but if it's one not on the canal, there's a public boat ramp. They have tennis courts, pickleball courts, a full regulation-sized basketball court, shuffleboard courts. There's two people, 24-hour manned security. One is riding around in a golf cart or walking the property 24 hours. The other one is at the gate to get in, and I've been in there many times. I think it's easier to get in the White House than it is to get through that gate if you can't prove that you own a property there or you're renting there. This one's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, canal front, 814 square foot mobile home. It's being offered at $835,000. Then up on Summerland Key on West Shore Drive, we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,176 square foot house. The majority of Summerland Key is boating. What Summerland Key is most well known for is its deep water boating. This particular house is on a dry lot. There is no canal in this house. It's a dry lot. It's being offered at $767,000. Then we go to Barton Ave on Little Torch Key. There's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,100 square foot house on just over ½ acre of land, which is huge for the Keys. It is a dry lot, but it's got great views of the bay up off the balcony because the houses are on stilts. It's got a great waterfront view, except you're not paying for the waterfront house. This one's being offered at $1,425,000, which is a great buy for a house with that water view and that much land. Also on Little Torch Key on Julia Ave, we have another one with a huge lot for the Keys. This one's on 3/4 of an acre. It's also dry, but this one does not have the water view. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,100 square foot house. It's being offered at $799,000. It's also about 2 blocks up the street from the public boat ramp into Pine Channel, which leads out to Newfound Harbor, which is one of the best boating channels there is in all of the lower Keys. Then the last house is a canal front, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,204 square foot house on Big Pine Key. It's on Lantana Lane. They have a nice boat dock and a boat lift that'll get your boat up out of the water. And my favorite feature of the boat lift is solely because I'm lazy. You pull the boat up and you press a button, it lifts you up like an elevator and you're right at dock level with no climbing in and out of the boat at low tide. And that's all we have for today. If you want to see any of these great homes or any home anywhere in the Florida Keys, give me a call at 305-731-0501. Now, as promised, my offer to contribute $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. If you buy or sell any home with me anywhere in the Florida Keys between now and June 30th of this year, I will contribute $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. The only other criteria you have to meet is really simple, and you can do it right now, and it won't even take you 1 second. You have to subscribe to my YouTube channel to take advantage of this offer. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to showing you homes in the fabulous Florida Keys. More so, I look forward to making you my neighbor. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.